What's up, guys? Just saw a video on YouTube called Grilling Myron Gainz. You can look it up on YouTube. But it's Myron Gainz being interviewed by a podcaster. It's kind of got a real world vibe to it, like the interviews, classic MTV. But in the interview, a question was asked to Myron, and I believe that he answered it incorrectly based on the question. The question was, do you believe women are inferior to men? Well, are women inferior to men? Are they? No, they're not inferior. If what you mean by inferior to men is that they are inferior at being a man. So the question he should have posed to her before responding should have been, define what you mean by inferior. Because it's a trick question. The question she was asking was, do you believe women have value such as a man has value? Now, she didn't ask that, but that's the question. And if you watch the video, and it was early in the video, she actually then asks, or makes a statement. Let's be clear. She made a statement saying, so you believe that women have no value. You believe that women have no value. You see how she asked the question about, do you believe women are inferior? And then she proceeded to state, you think that women have no value. So that's the reality of the question. So when a woman is asking, do you believe a woman is inferior to a man? Well, the answer is, what do you mean by inferior? Because the real question she's asking is, do you believe that women have no value? And the answer is 100% no. Women do have value. Women have value at being women. Women do not have value when it comes to being a man. Women are not men. Men are not women. I don't care what anyone says. Women are women. Men are men. Women have their own value. Men have their value. A man's value is not the same as a woman's value. It's the difference between gold and silver. Two different metals do not have the same values. Are they both important? Or do they both have functions? Can they be used in many different things? Absolutely. They do not have the same value because they're not the same metals. They're two different metals. So women's value is based on them being a woman, not based on them being a man. So to a man, if a woman is acting more masculine, more like a man, then she has no value to him because she's not being a woman. She's acting like a man. She's acting like a man in the sense of she's contributing to society through taxes. She's working a job. She's making an income. And really, that only benefits the government because when you're married and your wife stays home, you're going to get tax write-offs for that. She is dependent upon you. But if she's working in the field, well, then you're not going to get the same benefits now, are you? Because she's out there working, bringing in more money. So therefore, the government taxes it. But let's get back to the point. When a woman asks the question, do you believe women are inferior to men? What she's actually asking you is, do you believe that women have no value? And the answer is no. Women have value. They have value in being women. Men have value in being men. They're two different things. So just a short little video, me in the car. And I wanted to cover that because it really irritates me, this misspeaking, this sleight of hand with words to get a leg up on somebody instead of just speaking plainly. And according to the Bible, women have intrinsic value given to them from birth. It's their purity. It's their virginity. That is given to you by God. And according to the Bible, based on current prices for 50 shekels of silver, based on how much or what it would get you in the Old Testament, which was an ox. Well, current prices for an ox, if you were to buy one, is $1,500. And a woman's virginity is worth 50 shekels of silver. So, current prices, the value of a woman's virginity is $1,500. That is the intrinsic value of a woman that God has given every woman. Now, if you don't have that, then you're really not that valuable to a man. Sorry, because you gave it away to another man. So it's valuable to him, to that dude, but you're not with that dude. But I just wanted to clear that up. I wanted to clear up that point because this is a tactic that it's not just women. Attorneys do these tactics. People that are trying to get a leg up on you will do this tactic. And it's bad. It's bad. It's bad form. It is 100% bad form. Let's talk plainly here, guys. Let's speak plain. Let's speak up front. Women do have value at being women. Men have value at being men. They're not the same thing. Women do not have value to a man if they're acting like a man. Vice versa, men do not have value to a woman if they're acting like a woman. If their attitude's like a woman, if their speech is like a woman, if the way they are is feminine, they have no value to a woman. That's why women don't date them. That's exactly why women don't date them. But at being a woman, being feminine, meek, quiet, on board with whatever the man that she is attracted to wants to do, that woman has value, and her value is appreciated by the man that she's with. If he's a honest man, if he's a just man, it will be appreciated, will be well received. But women are not inferior to men for being women. No. Nor are they superior. They just are women. They're not superior. They're not inferior. They're just women. That's it. And if you're talking about them not being as good at being a man as a man is, then yes, men are superior at being men in comparison to a woman trying to be a man. And vice versa. Women are superior at being women than a man at trying to be a woman. So, hope that helps to clear up that point, because that is a question that gets thrown out there. I've heard it multiple times in many different podcasts of women as an attack, saying, you think that women are inferior. And it's a sleight of hand, because what they're really saying is you think that women have no value in comparison to a man, which is not true. They have their own value. Women have their value. Men have their value. Men's value must be created. Women's value is given to them at birth. But the values are two different things. Men's value's here. Women's value's here. They don't overlap. Period. Men will never be women, and women will never be men. All right. That's it for today. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment if you agree or if you disagree. Dislike it if you dislike the video. I'm out.